Welcome or welcome back to We Reckon Math with Miss Catherine, where math videos are made easy and faster for you. Today, we're going to do some rapid practice problems involving multiplying whole numbers with fractions. If you haven't checked out the instructional video on multiplying whole numbers with fractions, you should do so. That will give you an idea of the concept, whereas this video will give you the skill practice you need. So just click the link in the upper right corner for the link to that video. We have 4 problems here, and in a minute when I say begin, you can pause the video, take out a piece of paper and a pencil, work out these problems yourself, and we'll come back and check our work together. You may begin now. All right, let's check our problems together. We have our list of steps here in case you need them as a refresher. The first one, we have 5 times 8 over 14. First step, put denominator over the whole number. So we write 5 over 1. Then we're going to simplify the second fraction. Copy down 5 over 1 times 8 over 14. Divide by the greatest common factor between 8 and 14, which would be 2. And we get 5 over 1 times 8 divided by 2 is 4. 14 divided by 2 is 7. Multiply numerators straight across. 5 times 4 equals 20. 1 times 7. Multiply denominators equals 7. 20 over 7 is an improper fraction. We want to convert it into a mixed number. To do that, you want to divide the numerator by the denominator. It's right over here. (20 over 7). We're going to do our long division problem. 20 goes on the inside, 7 goes on the outside. 7 goes into 20 2 times. 2 times 7 is 14. Put a subtraction sign and subtract. 20 minus 14 is 6. Now, in order to write the mixed number, it's going to be the whole number, which is this quotient, the 2 up here. And now we need to have our fraction. The numerator of the fraction will be 6. The denominator will be 7. Denominator is kept the same. So our final answer is 2 6/7, since we don't have any other common factors between 6 and 7 besides 1. So that is our final answer. Moving on to number 2. We have 20 times 18 over 30. First, put a denominator of 1 over the whole number. Then we're going to simplify that fraction. 20 over 1 times 18 over 30. Divide top and bottom by greatest common factor, which would be 6. Divide top and bottom by 6. This would equal 20 times 18 divided by 6 equals 3. 30 divided by 6 is 5. Now we just multiply numerators across. 20 times 3 is 60. 1 times 5 is 5. And this divides evenly. If you know your division facts, 60 divided by 5 equals 12. So our final answer is 12. Moving on to number 3. We have 8 times 10 over 12. First, you put a denominator of 1 over the whole number. Then we're going to simplify the fraction. 8 over 1 times 10 over 12. Divide by greatest common factor, which would be 2. Divide top and bottom by 2. Then we have 8 over 1 times our fraction. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Multiply numerators across. 8 times 5 equals 40. 1 times 6, multiply denominators across, equals 6. It's an improper fraction, so we want to change it into a mixed number. Let's write over here again, 40 over 6. Do a long division problem. 40 divided by 6. 6 goes into 40 6 times. 40 minus 36, we get a remainder of 4. Our whole number is going to be this 6 our fraction, the numerator will be this remainder, which would be 4. Denominator stays the same. Now we are not finished. We can simplify it even further. Let's write over here. 6, 4 over 6. We can divide top and bottom by 2. Which would give us an answer of 6 and 2/3. So 6 and 2/3 is our final answer. Looking at our very last example, we have 12 times 6 over 20. First, we're going to put denominator of 1 over the whole number. Then we're going to simplify the second fraction. 12 over 1 times 6 over 20. Find the greatest common factor between these two numbers, which would be 2. Divide top and bottom by 2. And we get 12 over 1 times 6 divided by 2 is 3. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Multiply numerators across. 12 times 3 is 36. 1 times 10 is 10. This is an improper fraction, so we convert it into a mixed number. 36 over 10 can do a long division problem. 36 on the inside, 10 on the outside. 10 goes into 36 3 times. 3 times 10 is 30. And you get a remainder of 6. We write down our whole number first, which is 3. Our remainder, which is 6, keep denominator the same, which is 10. Then finally, we can simplify this. Divide top and bottom by 2. And you get 3 and 3/5. So hopefully you were able to get a good 3 out of the 4 correct. It would be excellent if you got 4 out of 4, but if you didn't, you can review the instructional video on how to multiply whole numbers with fractions, then come back to this video, work out the problems again, or redo the problems, and hopefully you can get a 3 out of 4 then. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you found this video gave you good practice on multiplying whole numbers with fractions. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Until then, keep rocking at math, and I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone.